I'm Lenore Spinelli, Lenore Francis Home Interiors. Welcome to the Design Chat. This is where maybe twice a month or so I do this so that we can address topics that will help the public with their home design plans and give them information that maybe they haven't heard before, maybe they don't know and they should know. Help them not make mistakes and be in contact with the professionals who know how to do things that they don't. So anyway, tonight's topic again is the importance of lighting and what you may be missing. And there is so much to go over that, we are starting actually a half hour early. And just in case, we want to go over, for myself, oh, and I forgot to say, Lauren Roman is joining me today to discuss the topic. Anyway, when I go to a client's home, one of the first things I do notice is that even when it comes to just general lighting in a room, it is usually really lacking. People are usually living in the dark and they don't even realize it. There's maybe 2 lamps in a room.
Terrible. And like one middle of a giant ceiling, right?
Yeah.
If even that. I mean, in older homes, a lot of times you don't even have that. But again, that's not necessarily poor planning. They just didn't have that, ages ago.
Right.
But,
yeah. So this topic really, really needs to be addressed. And so obviously one of the biggest things that people make mistake with is not enough. But I want to hear from you. What are some of the biggest mistakes you think people are making with lighting?
I would definitely say under lighting, is an issue, a major issue. One of the other main issues is not having enough layers of lighting. So, you really need, this is up on, I actually just posted about this to announce our chat, and it's also on our website. But the different types of lighting, the ambient, the task, and the accent lighting, you really need layers of all of those throughout a house to create lighting that works for different times of day, different times of tasks. And I think that's probably the big, overarching theme is that, sometimes people have one flush mount in a room, but they don't have a table lamp for reading. And at night, they don't want the overhead light on because it's bright in their face. And a lot of people will add dimmers thinking that sort of takes care of the issue. But really, now if you put that dimmer in the living room, if you put the light on a dimmer in the living room and that's your only light source and you want to read, it might be a relaxing, dimmed light, but you're not going to be reading without doing this,
Yeah. I don't like the ceiling lights when I don't need them.
Yeah, right.
It kind of weighs, even though it's light, it weighs heavy on your head and how you think. It's just, you need, in other words, there are appropriate times where minimal lighting is nice. But the key is where it's coming from. Let's discuss more the layers. Okay? Because for me, layers means different functions and different placements.
Yep. So, ambient light, it's daylight, windows. Ambient lighting can be over lighting. It can be light that comes in from another room. Ambient lighting is just that sort of overall, even though it sounds like ambiance, right? I mean, it's more just, ambient lighting is sort of the general source wherever you are, whether it comes in from outside or it's a, overhead fixture, which might be down, it might be a chandelier. It might be really, sort of abrasive lighting when it's overhead. Like you said, in the evening when you want to feel relaxed and that bright light overhead feels like it's just sort of hanging on you and it's not the right lighting. But again, you still need that ambient light. So having that light on a dimmer, having light, knowing not the room you're in is, are there 4 walls with only one open doorway? So, like in a you really kind of a main light source, which could be sconces on the wall, but again, those aren't going to do the best job of helping you pick clothes out of your closet, you know? So lighting is really important overall, just general lighting for everyday tasks. And then, so again, that could be like chandeliers, flush mounts, it could be sconces, bathroom. It just sort of depends. The function of the light sort of also depends on the placement and also what you're trying to light up. Another layer would be the task lighting. So, you know, lighting reading. So lamp, sometimes are attached to the headboard or near the headboard, table lamp. Also under cabinet lighting is really important, right? Like there's nothing like, you know, being in a kitchen that has great overhead light, but you're standing at the counter and now your head is creating a shadow light fixture behind you above, and and so under cabinet lighting is really key. And I will point out that's one of those things, and this is a constant argument I have with contractors, is that they want to put lighting right over the countertop. And I try not to do that because then that light is blinding in your face. So really, you know, countertop under cabinet lighting is really provides better task lighting in a kitchen. I mean, obviously an open countertop like you know, a pendant is ideal, but not a really obtrusive overhead light like can just reflects direct down and creates so much brightness and glare sort of in your face, polished countertop.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the last layer of lighting would be the accent lighting. So, you know, highlighting architectural features, such as, you know, interior stonework, lighting up artwork, lighting up textures on walls, and also just accent lighting in terms of like decorative elements. So, you know, sometimes, you know, you need a decorative lighting element. The room calls for it. A lot of other things are simple and you need that accent lighting to, but more just as a decorative addition.